What's up, guys? This is TP&J Gaming, kind of like PB&J for all you big big peanut butter and jelly fans out there. Tom came up with the name. My name's Joey, and Tom's with me right now,
What's up? What's up?
and we're two cousins. We've been gaming together since Halo 2. For anyone who played Xbox Live original out there, yelling, having your parents yell at you, telling your mom, coming in, telling you to shut up. I'm sure lots of you know that struggle out there. Still gaming. We haven't given it up. I'm 23. Tom, how old are you now?
Oh yeah, I just turned 25. I always forget that.
Yeah, I always forget that I'm 23 now. If you told me I was 16, I wouldn't know the difference. But, yeah, so we just kind of wanted to make a YouTube channel. We both had some success on Reddit. We'd like to give back to the community. Tom does a lot of giveaways and trivia. Yep. We hang out on World 370. And we wanted to do a weekly podcast, actually, and, get some veterans on here, talk about our experiences. The first one's just us, and we hope if we get enough views and people, we get some traction and people listen to us, that you guys want to come on. It doesn't have to be anyone famous. Well, anyone who plays, new, old, veterans, we'd love to talk to all you guys about your experiences. So let's get into it. So, Tom, how long have you been playing?
Oh god, dude, I've been playing since RuneScape Classic, like right before RuneScape 2 first came out, which is now 07scape, I guess. Oh shit.
No, you're good.
Just took.
Yeah, in game, I'm just gonna be dicking around. Tom's doing some farming runs. He's a big farming guy, so this is just kind of one of those. This is kind of one of those things where you can just sit back, not much to watch on the screen. Just listen to us have some friendly banter and whatnot. So eventually, we hope to come out with some skill guides, but. Yeah, I know you were a big reason why I got into this game, obviously. Like I said before, we're cousins, so we've kind of... Tom's older than me, as you guys obviously know now, and I've always kind of tried to follow. He's like a big brother to me, so I've always followed what he's done. Like with Halo 2, he got me into it, all that stuff. So Tom's the reason why I was fat in middle school, basically, and then got girls. But actually, another big reason why I got into this game, I don't know if you know this or not, but there was a girl in my grade who was really pretty in elementary school, and she told me she played, and I was like... Well, I need something in common with her, so I started playing with her. She made me look like a total noob. She gave me like full mithril. I couldn't wear it.
Oh my god.
Those are the good days,
That's
right?
hilarious. I don't even remember you telling me that, so that's actually hilarious to hear.
That's the truth, dude. Like, just fun stuff like that.
I feel like everybody though at one point in this time had like that female relationship in the game though.
Oh yeah. Whether they're actually females or not, I don't know. You can change for 1,000 gold you have to do over that one quest. Like, man, God only knows.
God. I know. You know how many people there are that just play the female character. I remember back in the day, people used to change to females just to get gold off of people.
Yeah, exactly. I actually did that. I got muted at one point. I'll have to show it on my account at some time. And I did. I got in trouble for that. But, I mean...
Oh, my God.
Hey, we needed gold back then, right? We needed gold. Someone's dropping some stuff. I just got a rune kite shield. I'm gonna spam quick here, but yeah. So we've been playing for a long time. We're not really big fans of the new RuneScape that came out. If you guys listening are, I mean, more power to you. It just kind of wasn't our thing. I'm a long time World of Warcraft player. I don't think Tom ever really got into it, but to me, it just felt like a knockoff of that game.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly how I felt.
It just felt like
I played it for a
version,
bit. Yeah, dude, exactly. Everything, the hotkeys, everything, like, it was just...
Yeah, it was very unlike RuneScape, because, I mean, RuneScape's that game you can kind of just chill, talk to your friends, and do whatever. It's not, if you're doing higher-end content, it is, but it's always kind of in that thing that's really laid back, which I think is a big, good part of the game. Like, I don't want to be spamming on keys when I'm trying to play RuneScape, but, I don't know. Some people do, I guess.
Yeah, I could never do it. I quit I'm sure, like most people who probably listening, quit for a while once Evolution of Combat even came out, and then rejoined once 07scape came back.
That's why we came back. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. It was just AIDS on a stick.
It's tough. Like Tom's always been a big woodcut guy. I've always been a big fishing guy. We both had 99, and both of those skills. Since at least like 2009, yeah. So to come back and do it again was a little tedious, but it's kind of fun. But that segues us into something that we wanted to bring up. What our favorite skills in the game are. What skills do we hate? So Tom, I'll let you go first. Tell me some skills you love and why, and what's your favorite if you had to pick on the spot.
Ooh, favorite skill on the spot. Favorite skill, actually, I think I would go construction.
Really?
Just yeah,
I did not
just
expect
because
that.
I mean, I don't know, man. I like the feel of doping your house out. You can have a dungeon down there, just chill with your boys, just fuck around, kill some fucking dragons and shit, and just that I was actually trying to go for 99 craft or construction for the longest time, just so I could build the dopest dungeon so we could fuck around in it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I really thought you
yeah.
were gonna
What?
say woodcutting, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, honestly, woodcutting would probably be two, and then farming would round out three, just because of all the money you can make off that bitch, dude.
Right.
And it's not as bad as people think, but
Yeah, we'll have to have because Tom showed me how to do farming efficiently, and we'll have to release a guide at some point for anyone who's interested in training the skill, how to make the most money off it. Tom's really good
oh
at that,
yeah,
so
yeah, it's a bankroll skill. I don't know why people don't do it. So what would be your top three, Joe?
that's tough. Let me look at it. I would definitely. I mean, you already know this. My top has always been fishing. Uh,
Yeah,
there's not much to it. It's just AFKing, but for me, it's just always been something that I've really loved. It just kind of relaxes me, and I can watch a movie. I don't know. It's just what I always first start out with, and which is kind of what I like. I would always have the food for us and stuff when we played when we were younger, so that was kind of my contribution. Yeah, when I didn't know anything else, I just got those shrimp, baby.
no, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Fishing's definitely like the away from keyboard skill if you're trying to like watch a movie and shit, for sure.
exactly, and that's what I always loved. Second, I would say probably Slayer. I've never had it that
Oh
high,
yeah,
but I just feel like it encompasses a lot of the game. Combat can be kind of tedious, and that was just always something that I don't know. I just thought it was fun. Unlocks new monsters and stuff. So, and
yeah.
third, definitely not agility. I'll say that. Third will be woodcut, and woodcut might even be second, just because of all the memories that we have had together. And we'll get into that in a little bit, but we'll talk about our skills that we hate first. But me and Tom have spent a lot of time on those IVs and just all over the place. Like we always woodcut it together. Tom, I think you had over like 30 million XP on the other servers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was getting ridiculous at one point. I used to just do it just to like talk to people
yeah,
and shit.
yeah, the game isn't as social as it used to be. Like I play now, and
Sure.
it's crazy. Woodcutting is the one skill where people still talk. I'll go into the fishing guild. Like I said, I'm already maxed. I've been maxed forever. I go there and it's AFK. So I feel like
Yep.
people are either botting it because there's somewhat of a botting problem going on with this game. But I think people, I guess, just don't look at their keyboards and don't want to interact with people. But it's a big
Yeah.
part of the game. So that's something
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like
always
the community's definitely gotten a lot less social. I mean, I don't know, man. A lot of the like, kind of what we're doing now, actually. A lot of the group talk kind of things where they just stay in the clan chats, or they're just talking amongst themselves, and they don't.
Right, they're not
They just
outside of
don't
their
bother to
social
say
bubbles. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do that a lot too. Me and you'll be fucking around in the clan chat, and it'll be just us, and I won't even be paying attention to somebody following me.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So, what
But
would you
yeah.
say are your bottom two skills and why?
Oh God. Bottom. Yeah, actually, it's not that hard. Agility would be my second least favorite, just because it's terrible, but it has some type of benefit for me.
Right.
The one thing that kills me though, and I mean this is just probably only because I get 99 magic fast. As you know, I've always gotten mage 99, usually right
Yep.
after woodcutting
Hand in
and fletching.
hand. Yeah.
Right down the list.
The original
But,
Iron Man.
Yeah, yeah, but rune crafting is definitely my least favorite skill. Not even without a doubt, and it's just too time consuming, man. Like it's the only skill where you need somebody to run for you in order for it to be tolerable, and I
Right.
can't fuck with that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I mean, shit, I was on Reddit trying to get people to run for me, and got some levels off of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It just takes too long, and if you need to, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, it's just shitty.
Yeah, dude. So what do you think would be your two least?
I would say
I-
agility, but barbarian fishing, like I said, I love fishing, so it's just been an easy way for me to level up my agility, like passively.
But they got rid of that. They got rid of that.
Did they? Well, it
Yeah,
worked for me, so shit, I don't care. I got 75. That's all I needed.
yeah,
So I'm all
that's
good. But um,
yeah, dude. That's why I started doing it to begin with, and I was doing it recently because I'm doing the swordfish and tuna and shit like that, barb fishing, and I don't get nothing now,
damn.
nothing at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
but what would be your least favorite?
Rune crafting is definitely my least favorite for all the reasons
Mm-hmm.
that you touched upon. It's a terrible skill. Like if someone likes it, like more power to you. I couldn't run it.
Yeah.
It's too tedious for me. But it's a great way to make gold, obviously, especially now with the double runes at higher levels. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
which is
for
pretty
sure.
crazy.
I mean,
I thought that was cool how they did that. Um,
yeah, money wise, I mean, it's no doubt a great money thing, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it. At least not grind it out to like a
yeah, it just gets
99.
too like the XP per hour is so slow too. And
Yeah,
then
fuck that.
I would say my other least favorite skill is Hunter. Not anything wrong with this
Yeah.
like skill itself. I've never
Yeah.
really done it that much. It's just something I've never been interested in doing. I don't know why. It just never really appealed to me. Like I know Chins is, especially when the game first came out, that was like a ridiculous moneymaker. It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess just setting up fucking bird snares as a kid and then all failing, I couldn't deal with it really. So could not
Dude,
do it.
no, I agree completely. If we were doing the top three instead of the two, Hunter would definitely be my third.
Agility's a good one. Like it's up there. Like I said,
Yeah,
if I
like-
couldn't have trained mine like the other way. I got over 1 million XP, so I never actually really. I don't even have graceful, and I'm 75 agility, which is pretty funny. I mean, I'll have to get it at some point, but
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I honestly, I think Hunter is kind of like the pussy version of Slayer.
yeah, it's the vegan
know,
version of Slayer, if you will.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, didn't want to, mince my words there for
I'll
the
happily do it.
language, the language. But yeah, it's definitely the. Oh God, I hate it, man. I hate it. I just don't like it either. All the traps fail when you're at the bottom of the levels, and it's great money towards the end, like a lot of skills. But I don't know. I've just never gotten it past 45. I don't think ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have either. Like, I'll probably eventually get it up passively through Tears of Gothics, which, if any of you don't know, that's a really good quest to get up your lower level skills that you don't want to manually train, and they buffed it recently, so definitely look into that. So let's segue now over into some of our favorite RuneScape memories, which we kind of already touched upon this. So why don't you tell me some of your favorite memories that you have, whether it be on this one or the other version of the game, whatever sticks out in your mind.
Well, so my account name, as you know, is Prince of Boo Boo now. Beforehand, it was Taco Tomasco. It sounds kind of corny, but, I had a group of people doing it, so it didn't sound as bad. I had four or five other people. We were all doing twin accounts, kind of a thing, for PKing purposes. We were all pure hybrids, range, melee, all that shit, just going crazy. And that's probably one of my favorite memories is going into the Varrock Wilderness with a team of a 5-on-5, just kind of duking it out to try to see who's gonna take that kill. And it's just a lot of fun and a lot of talk, a lot of talking.
Right, yeah, the communication, you build the bond and everything.
Yeah, and especially the crap talking with the opponents is always fun as hell.
I completely
You know how the bickering gets.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So what about you? What kind of things you got?
Definitely, I would say a lot of memories that stick out to me are us fishing together. That was always, or not fishing, sorry, wood cutting. We'd always mess with people. Like, it was all in good fun. We were never, like seriously ruining anybody's day, but we'd screw around. Like, people would always come up, and the thing is, I believe this was before there was, clan chats were a big thing. So we'd just be talking to each other in game, and for whatever reason, people would come up and, be like, you guys are annoying, blah, 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 as if we're somehow... And so we just screw with them, and I had a lot of fun with that, especially because we were a lot younger when that was going on, and, like, it was just funny. I mean, it's still funny now, don't get me wrong, we do the GE for the same thing, but...
Either that or accusing us of botting, because I remember I'd be like
God.
99 for forever, and
Yeah.
I would just be chilling, or we would have like high levels with nothing on, just fucking around, and everyone would just be like bots.
Yeah, we're like, dude, we've been sitting here talking the entire time, like we're clearly not botting, but I don't know, people are dumb. They just people who don't have 99 just assume that everyone else is botting. That would probably be another big thing for mine. 99 fishing was the first 99 I got when I first started playing the game. I didn't really think I'd ever achieve a 99 like as a kid. It never even dawned on me that was a possibility. Like I was so bad as a kid. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not something that you even think is really gonna happen. And then getting my first one was like a really awesome accomplishment for me. So I was pretty happy about that. So I'd say that's another one. 99 Magic sticks out in my head because for whatever reason, I know you did this too, but I know there's more efficient ways. I alked my way there, and my finger almost fell off. So by the time I did it, I remember I skipped school the day I was about to hit 99. And,
my God.
Dude, no brainer. I just wanted to finish it off. So skipped school and got it. So shout out to my mom for letting me stay home that day.
Yeah, dude, kudos. You know, Mrs. Avellino's always been top notch in the department of that.
Oh yeah.
So that's great. I remember even with Halo days, we used to just skip school, play games.
Dude, we were up real late, man, and we would have to take the next day off because we were just playing
going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
We'll have to do a pod for Halo at some point too. Yeah, what's up, dude?
Oh, seriously. All right. So, what 99 that you don't have or that you haven't gotten would you want the most?
Man, that's a good question. All right, so I'm going to answer this in two ways, right? The first way is going to be which cape I think looks the coolest, so from that perspective. Okay. And then the other one's going to be like an accomplishment or like in-game, like why I would want it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So looks-wise, I think the Smith cape is awesome, and I have the defense levels where I could get full bandos. And I was talking to one of my friends who actually has the cape, and she was trying to figure out a way to like what went good with it because she wasn't sure. And I was like, why don't you throw on bandos and try it? And it looked really awesome. So since then, I've really wanted to, just have it. But I mean, you're doing the grind right now. Eventually, I'll get to it. But it is a grind. And then I would say, based on like in-game like achievement, I would definitely want Slayer, just because anyone who has that cape, like I really respect them. It's a grind. Like I don't really care what anyone says. Like even if you use cannonballs, like it's faster, but it's not really fast on another skill. Maybe rune crafting, so I would never have to do it again. But then that's kind of pointless. But I would definitely say Slayer. Just that's a really long-term goal of mine. I don't know if I'll ever get it. I mean, hopefully. I've taken a little bit of a break with it now, but that's definitely what I would want. What would you say? Or your two?
Yeah, man. I mean, Slayer's such a grind. I remember one of my buddies who actually did one of the taco accounts I was talking about earlier. I respected him a lot as like a player back then. Like he's one of the people who brought me onto the game. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And he hit 99 Slayer, and he was like. Yeah, he ended up being a maxed 126, but that was years ago now. But he accomplished that, and he was just like, dude, I'm done with the game now. Like
that was the fear I had. Like I feel like if I had 99 Slayer, you're inherently gonna have high combat skills. You might even be maxed, like you said. You probably would be maxed at that point, and it's just like I don't know what would be left to do at that point. So
no, yeah, he actually went to play WoW for a bit, and then came back, and then
Dan?
And I was. Yep. I
knew it.
Yep.
I remember playing around with Dan.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dan and Jose too. I forgot damn, dude, my memory is so fucking
Joe, I remember playing with. I don't remember the little brother's name, but playing Halo with Dan all the time. Me, you, Mike, and Dan or Jose or the little brother, whoever the hell had the Xbox, man, because they all shared the one account.
I completely forgot that they played Halo with us too. That's ridiculous. My memory is terrible.
We're the best Halo players, but they were damn good RuneScape and WoW players. I'll give them that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I remember.
Yeah, they all had their different, like, I remember Dan was like an elite sniper but sucked at everything else. Jose was like pretty good with the BR but sucked at everything else. And then the little brother was just kind of average all around. So,
yeah, dude, they had like their own niches for shit. It was fun.
So it was hard to adjust to always play with them because, like, I don't know. It's just weird. The same four. So yeah, is Slayer the one that you would want, or which one would you want? And then you got to give me the looks-wise one that you don't have.
All right, the one I would want achievement-wise, I think it'd be range, and it's just because, like, all right, so I started every account I've ever started, besides one, has been a range 2H pure or a range pure, but I've never gotten 99 range on any of them. I've always gotten 99 magic or 99 strength or something like that before range all the time. And actually, my account right now is probably the closest I've ever been with 93 right now. Yeah, so that'd be the one I'd want achievement wise, just because I've played this game for about since it started and I haven't hit it yet.
Yeah. No, I feel it's like that elusive one. You know what I mean? The one that just for whatever reason.
And I think for the looks, I mean, I think for looks and achievement, I would go Slayer. Kind of because it's the only other black cape other than smithing cape, and it kind of comes with that achievement thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it would just be dope as hell. I would have some dope ass fashionscape costumes for that thing.
Tom's a big fashionscape guy, if you can't tell.
Oh god,
big fashionscape guy.
That's my thing, man. I think my fashionscape. I'm gonna have to make a video of my bank just for fashionscape, because I easily, at one point, I had at least 100 mil just in like clothing.
Yeah, your account has seen better days, but that should be a topic for another video. I feel like we can talk about how, because I feel like, I mean, hacking is something that like is really not that common, but I feel like most people are standing in the GE complaining about it, but what happened to you is legitimate, and Jagex even went on Reddit and confirmed that that is what happened to you, which I think is pretty crazy, because I mean, I didn't know about it until I saw you tweeting about it, and then I looked it up, and I mean, everyone on there was bashing you, saying that, you know, this kid's lying, and it must have been really gratifying for you to be like, haha, I wasn't lying. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so. Dude, I mean, we didn't even touch upon that. For those who haven't known, I've actually got hacked. I tried getting on my account that I haven't played in about a year at that point. I tried to get my account back, found out password changed. I got it back originally after a couple tries. Then afterwards got rehacked. They wouldn't give me the account back. So it was gratifying, and it just sucked because the attention it got on Reddit, I feel, gave the hacker some type of motivation, because he dropped like everything that was worth value.
Oh my god, that's the worst. Like I don't know.
Yeah, even like stupid shit, dude. Like, all right, so one of my tabs is for like herb lore and shit like that, and I have a vials of water, right? I had a couple thousands. Yeah, just a couple thousands, dude. And I had it held, like there was a placeholder for it, and it's currently at 0 because he just dumped them all. And that's just like one example of like everything. Like, he got rid of my like Cavaliers and shit that I had for my fashionscapes. Like, just the stupidest, randomest things.
Yeah, I can't believe anyone would do that. You think whoever it was would just give up at that point, not, you know.
Yeah, it was really ridiculous.
And that reminds me of Batman. Some men just want to watch the world burn, doesn't it? You know what I mean? I think it's a very fitting way to put it.
That is, man.
My question would be, I wonder if that guy saw your Reddit post or anything along those lines and was one of those guys commenting, you know what I mean? Like, in spite of you trying to like be like...
I didn't even think of that.
Like, I'm sure...
I didn't even think of that.
If you try... Yeah, I would guarantee, you know, whoever was the biggest dickhead about it, you know, like... that's probably him, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah, and it's weird, man. Like, this is going to sound so weird, too, because he got me 99 crafting, right? And then, but, like, he did so many other weird shit. Like, I guess he must have thought it was his. You know, the account was based for a pure 1 defense, and now he's got 42 defense, got these quests. Like, he did everything right to make me a great berserker, and then now I have it back. So, I mean, I guess I'm slightly disappointed that the pure is gone now, but at the same time,
because that's always been your shtick.
Yeah. You know how it is, man. I've always been a 1 defenser, but I mean, I'm not that mad because he didn't necessarily ruin the account for what what my end result for gameplay is, which is to player kill PK. Go in the wilderness and fuck shit up. Right, now it's just
next level. If he just, went, whacked a bunch of goblins or something and got you defense, that would have really sucked.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, the stakes just basically raised for me. That's it,
Yeah.
And I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, so I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that.
For sure.
All right, so I got a question for you, man.
All right. Let it
All
rip.
right, so everyone here who's listening, including me and you, we've been scammed at some point. What is your favorite scam? And tell the people out there, what's the first scam that got you, and just kind of dwell on that for a bit.
All right, the first scam that got me, I trained my ass off. One of my friends gave me the Avi Shield, which, if I remember correctly, because I haven't used it in forever, I refuse to get it after this.
Dude, that's such a nostalgia shield.
Yeah, dude, that thing's awesome. So I was like, fuck yeah, I have this thing. So I got that, and I trained, for me, at that point, training 60 defense was a pain in the ass, and that's what I went for. And I got it. And then I farmed some gold. I had a Dragon Med Helm and some Rune, the classic setup for back then. Now you could probably be like, oh, this guy's a noob, you see that. But I feel like back then, it wasn't really looked at like that necessarily. It was a lot better, I would say, of a setup, and I was pretty happy about it. I felt accomplished. And, so I had all that. Not to ramble on, but a guy tricked me into going to Wild, and he put the gold stack behind the tree right over the ditch, and he logged out. But I was way too young to even think about it. I'm like, oh, nice gold. This shit's so hard for me to get. So I ran out there as fast as my little RuneScape legs would take me, and I pick it up. And I get entangled in teleblock. I didn't even know what that meant. And I'm seeing magic splashes on me, and I'm in fucking rune defense, so I have no magic defense. And I'm just getting torn to shreds, and I have no idea what's going on. And
I can I can remember the horror.
Oh, God, that was absolutely terrible. And that's the way I went out. And, it sucked, but I was actually really upset. I quit for a while. So that was the first time I got scammed. I've been scammed twice in this game. Another time, actually, it was right before I had to go take a college test. So I was just on RuneScape, and I'm screwing around. It was my freshman year, I want to say, on this version. And it was one of those things that we were talking about because someone just tried to do this to me. It was, they're like, some guy comes up to me, he's like, yo, I'll give you a bunch of gold, blah, 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 just follow me. And I'm like, all right, this is a scam. And the way my mind works is always, how can I beat the scammer? And some guy messages me, he's like, yo, I anti-lured this guy, tells me to look up a video on YouTube. And I'm like, all right, sweet, dude, let's get this guy. And I'm all for it. I'm about to go take a test. I'm like, I'll get some gold. It's just like my mind was on other things, you know what I mean? And,
yeah, definitely.
So I was like, all right, I'll try and do this really quick before my test. I brought my Fury. I had my fucking, like I said, I'm a big fisher, and at that point I had a huge, what do you call it? I had a huge stockpile of lobsters, and for whatever reason I brought it with me because they're like, oh, you bring more value, I'll give you more gold. I'm like, whatever, dude. Just so this guy goes, so I bring it because that was the value that I had to show. I go to Entrana. And I do exactly what the anti-lure video told me to do. Still lost all my stuff. All I wanted back was the lobsters, but obviously they removed me. So
that was a setup from the jump, man. The video, yeah.
So anyone listening, if you can't anti-lure, the video was made by these people. They're either friends or it's the same account. And just don't fall for it. Don't be like me. Don't lose your lobsters. They're not worth much anymore, but they were back then.
Don't lose your lobsters, boys and girls.
My favorite scam would probably be... anytime you would trade and you were, shifty with your fingers, or... No, not even that, actually. People who would, sell sets and they would note things, right?
Ooh,
and it would look different in the trade screen. Those were always... I loved those. I just thought it was really creative that people were able to, look that up and realize it, and it's always cool when you catch them doing that and you pretend like you're going to trade them and they're on the other side oh, this is awesome, and then you decline, you're like, haha, gotcha.
Yeah. I always feel like for those type of trades, when the scammer gets caught, you're always it's not a mad moment, it's more of a haha
exactly
moment,
I'm not even mad, I'm just
it's I gotcha, fucker.
Exactly. But the scammers never will admit what they're doing, and that's what's so annoying. Dude, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. You got caught. I'm not mad. I want to laugh with you, but you're just gonna be, freaking out, and it's whatever. But how about you? What was your favorite scam? of all time. And what was the first time you got caught?
Oh, favorite scam? I think I would go the same with you. And I feel bad because I've been a part of that, which is why I kind of like it so much.
Yeah, we've all tried it once it happened to us once. Like, oh, well, I want in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and justify it here by saying it was Rune Scimitars. You know, so it was only like, for the time I was selling them, it was between like 25 and 50K. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it wasn't breaking anything.
It wasn't nothing crazy, and that's when you have a noted Rune Scimitar, and you have a bunch of noted Iron Scimitars in your bank, or in your inventory rather. Sorry. And then at the last second, you try to time it up perfectly right before the trade screen, where you switch out the rune for the iron. That was always my thing. That was my favorite. People who can do that and get away with it, you know, because the same thing. It's, you got to be so precise with that swap that they don't notice it. And, you know, people usually aren't that careless when they're buying certain materials. So that was always my favorite line, you know.
No hesitation. You're just assuming people are going to be cool about it and just off the rip.
All right. So my first scam, though,
yeah, first time you got scammed, what happened? How'd they get you?
Oh god, dude, this is gonna sound so stupid.
Can't be any worse than mine.
Oh, dude, it's worse. It's way
I'm
worse.
I'm excited for it then.
It sounds really dumb, just because it's like really obvious, and it's really, really stupid on my part. So, I was in, funny enough, Catherby, fishing.
Classic.
And yeah, of course, man. And somebody got killed by a random event. Now this is how you know it's years ago,
yeah.
because they don't even
Evil
kill
Chicken,
people.
baby, I miss it. The free-to-play boss, the original free-to-play boss.
Yeah, man, they don't even kill people in random events anymore. God, I feel old.
Yeah, right.
But all right, so this guy dies, right? And he has a blue Halloween mask, right?
Oh.
And guess who picks it up? It's me.
Right.
Magic. Right? And this is at the time before they became, holiday events, obviously. They're 100+ mil, which at the time I would have changed my whole RuneScape career if I didn't do this one thing. So, for some reason, man, I was just obsessed with dragon armor, okay?
Right.
And this guy traded me, he showed me a dragon medium helm, which at the time was a couple mil. Still decent change for me. I was like level 34, something.
Yeah, nothing to laugh about at that point.
Yeah, something really low, really newbie. I just started playing, right? So the guy offers to trade me the Halloween mask for the dragon helm, and yeah, I did that. I guess that's not really a scam as much as my stupidity, but I'm just gonna call it a scam.
He, you know what I mean? Like, he took advantage of like your unknownness.
It's like the obvious noob scam.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Couldn't just let you prosper.
This guy's a fucking yeah, dude. And that honestly, I feel like that one decision made my whole RuneScape career. You know what I mean? That's like 100 mil swing where I could have been doing whatever the fuck I wanted.
Dude, you would have been balling out.
Yeah, compared to being broke. And it sucks because the guy who died with the mask,
God bless him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sucks even more for him. And fuck. And if the person who stole that mask from me is listening right now, man, I hope you did something with it.
Yeah, right? Hope you put it to good use and didn't trade it for, like, dragon plate legs, right?
Dude, imagine if the kid doesn't even fucking play anymore. I'm just gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, because, I mean, even now it's worth so much on RS3. I don't know. They're, like...
Well, shit. Actually, it wouldn't even matter because they converted the game.
Yeah, but, I mean, you would never have to... Think about all the bonds you could get.
That's very true. I could have just bought bonds and god damn it.
Not to make it worse for you. Alright, so I feel like we can wrap it up with this question for you, alright? Are you ready?
What's up?
Where is the most nostalgic place in RuneScape for you? In-game. What area and why?
Oh, God, man.
It's tough. I know this is off script. I'm hitting you hitting you hard here.
Yeah, dude. Most nostalgic. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the Wilderness. I mean, it just sounds so kind of cliche because you hear a lot of former, well, people who play RS in general kind of, anoint themselves as PKers and shit like that. And obviously, I mean, I used to PK, but I'm ass right now. But that like Varrock Wilderness levels like 1 through 5. That's just nostalgia for me, man. I've had so many memories and just of having fun.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Wildy was. It's not what it once was, but it definitely was a cool place.
Yeah, man. I wish I got you into the game sooner because you would have had a shit ton of fun doing that.
As long as I didn't lose my stuff, I would have loved it. But I'm sure I would have.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot it back at you.
Right.
What about you?
So, let's see. All right, this is what always comes to mind when I think about this. Just if I had to say it off the rip, it probably, if I put a little more thought into it, it wouldn't be here. But when you go outside of Iraq, East Bank, I believe. Yeah, East Bank. And you go towards the Priest in Peril quest, there's that like little, that like crack in the place where you need a rope and it's a quest. I wanted to do that quest so damn bad, man. And that was just always nostalgic.
Coming from a guy who hates quests.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, dude, I want to get in there, and it wouldn't let me in. It really bugged me. Like, that was the one thing I always wanted to do. So that place, once I finally did the quest with the help of you and other people, like, I don't know, like, that just takes me back to the days of when I wasn't like as good as I am now. Not, to toot my own horn or say I'm awesome or anything, but it just, like a redemption story for a young noob who failed on the quest a bunch of times and finally pulled it off.
Oh god, dude, that's a good story. I like that, actually. Another one probably would be behind Varrock Castle with the 3 yew trees.
Yeah,
that would definitely be another one up there. Just because of that, and then when they added the vines, we were there for so long.
That would actually be, like I said, if I put a thought into it, that would probably definitely be my number one. But like, just off the rip, that was what came to me.
Yeah. All right. So, basing off of your last answer, I got a question for you. What would be what's your favorite quest, and then your least favorite quest?
Favorite quest is Dragon Slayer, because that just feels like you made it in the game, and then you're like, I don't know, like as a free-to-play player, like at that point you probably done most of, if not all of the free-to-play quests, and it's just like, it's kind of like advancing up a rank in the game, like you do that, and one second here.
Oh.
So,
I think we lost you. We got you back?
Yeah, we're back. We're live. So I just feel like...
that's a lot smoother.
Right,
a lot smoother.
So I just feel like that's like, you made it. You're kind of getting better at this game. You've accomplished something. Least favorite quest? Ooh, that's tough. I hate a lot of them.
Oh, God. You sound so much smoother, Joseph.
Mr. Smooth over here. What is it? It might even be Legends Quest, just because it's such a long quest. I don't hate the quest itself. It just, when I do a quest, I don't want it to take me forever. I kind of just want to, get in and get out, and that's a quest that kind of is like a grind. So that's definitely up there for me.
Yeah, Legends is terrible, dude. I hate that.
What would you say are your 2? Favorite and least favorite?
Favorite would be like it's kind of like a multiple quest kind of thing, like I like the Tale of Two Cats, the Itrin's Little Helper, the thing with the cats.
Yep.
I just kind of like that whole little story that they have there. I like the dwarf story too. What is it? God, I can't even remember. Let's see. Gotta go through these lists with the giant dwarf. I think there's another one here.
Is it the Knight's Sword? No, that's Falador.
No, I'm trying. God, and I to be honest, I like the gnome quests too, with the whole setup prior to Monkey Madness and all.
Yeah, those are good storylines.
Yeah, I like those too, and that's rare because I pretty much hate quests myself.
They're not the best.
Least favorite though, probably Desert Treasure. It's just a pain in the ass, man.
That one's no fun. A lot of people seem to struggle with that one.
Yeah, and I've done it so many times with with having the mage so high.
Right.
You know, you kind of need ancients or else it's useless.
Yeah, if you're gonna PK, that's like one of those things you have to knock out.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a least favorite of mine. I used to get my brother to do that a lot, actually. Yeah, as you know,
Mike was the master quester.
Yeah, we used to both use him for quests.
The guy was an animal.
Yeah, he would help us step by step through everything, and yeah.
Good guy, Mike. We'll have to get him on one of these at some point.
Oh my God, that would be crazy. I would love to have that.
Yeah.
That would. Nah, probably not. But that'd be hilarious.
It'd be cool though.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just the reactions from him, to be honest.
I'd just love to hear what he had to. Yeah, pick his brain a little bit on his favorite memories and stuff.
Yeah, that would be funny, and I feel like there would just be some type of stupid argument.
Oh yeah, with Mike, absolutely.
It's just bound to happen, dude, and it would be so hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm thinking about to hit this smithing level too.
Right.
I'm 11K away.
Nice. How many ore are you got left to go until 99? Would you say?
Oh my God. 185,000.
Ah, that's not bad. We'll have to check in with you again next episode. But yeah, guys, we hope you liked listening to what we had to offer. And like I said, if you're still with us at this point, we'd love to have more people come on and kind of just, tell their stories, why they started playing, how long they've been playing. So,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Feel free to reach out to us in game. My name is Sinsteria, as you can see on the screen. The CC that we're always in, we're not right now, but it's Tom's, and that is Prince Abubu, and it is PRINCE space ABUBU. I'll leave that in the description. Tom, is there anything you want to say as our parting shots?
I don't know, man. Guys, have fun, keep scaping, and just stay on that grind.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, take it easy.